welcome to Blindsight VIP, where vision is reimagined and where we explore technologies, tools, and ideas helping blind and vision impaired people live more independently, confidently, and with purpose. I'm your host, Ian Geard, and today we're starting something truly special, the first in a new video series that highlights the most exciting development in mobility tech for our community. Before we dive into this episode, I want to introduce someone who's helping redefine what's possible when it comes to safe and confident navigation for the blind and vision impaired community. Meet Miel Fabian, the co-founder and CEO of Biped AI, with a strong background in artificial intelligence and speech technology. Miel is driven by a powerful vision to design intelligent and respectful, as well as truly empowering tools that meet the real-world needs of blind and vision-impaired users. And the result of that vision? A device called Biped NOA, a wearable AI-powered harness inspired by autonomous driving technology, developed with blind users rather than just for them. Biped NOA is built to support greater freedom of movement and the new level of situational awareness. I had the incredible opportunity to meet Miel during his recent visit in Brisbane in late 2024. And in this episode, you'll hear directly from him about the journey behind Biped, the technology inside it, and the human connection that drives it forward. So settle in, turn up your volume, and get ready for something that could change how we think about mobility. This isn't just a tech demo, it's a glimpse into the future of independent navigation. And the exciting news? This incredible product is on its way to Australia very soon. And I couldn't be more excited about it. But this is just the beginning. I'll be creating a hands-on video demonstration along with a full 1-week real-world review, so you can hear exactly how it performs in daily life from someone who lives it. It's happening soon, and I promise to keep you fully informed and in the loop every step of the way. Because when it comes to empowering technology, you deserve nothing than the full picture. This episode is part of a special Blindsight VIP series featuring Miel across several videos, so if you find this inspiring, be sure to follow the series to hear even more insights and stories from the front lines of innovation. Because here at Blindsight, we believe in one simple truth. Being informed is what really empowerment is all about. In full disclosure, I have no financial affiliations with Biped, and I submit this product as a possible option for consideration in your assistive technology option lists. Miel provided permission to use these videos related to the Biped NOA on the Blindsight VIP video series for the blind and vision impaired. I will see you again at the beginning of our next video in the series of 3. So here is Miel speaking to you on how and where and why do you use Biped NOA. See you then.
Thank you so much, everyone, for taking the time to attend this introduction session. So my name is Miel. I'm the co-founder of Biped. And the idea is basically to walk through some of the key things around the product, what it does, who it's made for, where we want to take this, and then take it for a spin basically afterwards. And in general, we're very, very open to question, ideas, suggestions. It's not a frozen kind of iteration by any means, and we just keep making the platform evolve. Also have some just quick presentation on the side. But so for the anecdote, it's a project that started about 3 years ago. And at the time I was studying AI, I had a friend who was studying autonomous robotics, and more specifically was trying to make a wheelchair move around autonomously and like climb stairs and detect holes and stuff like that. Close friend, and then I met a blind person who was using a white cane and also doing a FaceTime call to a friend in Lausanne in Switzerland, where I'm based. He was heading to the ophthalmic hospital, and he was on FaceTime. His friend was telling him, okay, turn left, watch out, you got stairs to your right, and then continue straight, the door will be about 10 meters away. And that thing, I thought he had an app basically while doing that. So he was like doing this waving pattern left to right. And I just interrupted the discussion, and it turns out it was someone on FaceTime. And I just realized, okay, maybe it's like this GPS, obstacle avoidance, and image description. If we manage to bundle that together, there could be a couple of technology blocks that could come together and we could try to do something with it. So he gave me the contact of the head of innovation at the Ophthalmic Hospital, who had been involved in a lot of projects, smart belts, smart glasses, smart vests, smart everything, basically in the past. And he kind of did a very detailed description of what exists and what they're trying to solve right now on the new innovation projects. And what came out of the discussion, to keep it short, was upper body obstacle avoidance is still a challenge because all of the ultrasound sensors are quite narrow in the field of view of their detections. Ground level obstacles and holes and drop-offs are also a challenge. The lateral, like side moving obstacles are a rising challenge. Could be bicycles, electric scooters, electric cars that don't specifically produce sounds. And finally, there's an aspect where the GPS navigation is not precise enough. So even if you have a good GPS, sometimes it tells you to cross the street. You don't know exactly where the crosswalk might be located, or this last mile challenge of you have arrived at your destination, but where is the door, etc., etc. So that was kind of the problem statement. Somehow they summarized. And with my co-founder, we were kind of coming from tech background, so we had an idea what we could build at the crossroads of what basically self-driving cars are doing these days. It's a good mix of autonomous robots and AI systems bundled together that can move around independently. And so kind of taking this idea of, can we try to tackle this GPS navigation, obstacle avoidance, and AI description, but from this perspective. And so after about 250 beta test sessions, 8 product generations in the past 3 years, we basically reached this version. It's called NOA. So NOA stands for Navigation Obstacle AI. Didn't go too far for the naming. The main idea of NOA, it's a mobility vest that you wear on your shoulders, weighs about 2.2 pounds. And so as you wear it like this, it's basically got cameras on the left-hand side that have 170 degrees of field of view. The cameras will basically try to replicate the field of view of a sighted person so that you don't really have to point at something, but you can quite passively capture the whole surroundings. Got a small AI computer and a battery pack behind the neck. What this does is it pairs to bone conduction headphones, and as the person walks, it will give GPS instructions with an optimized aspect on the clockwise GPS navigation to give a good reference, and we parse also, like we fetch the data for the crosswalks, so you can get instructions such as cross the street, at the next intersection, cross the street ahead of you, and then turn left. So we try to improve a bit, compared with like a basic Google Maps integration, the precision of these descriptions. Then we have the core part that's really the obstacle avoidance. So the obstacle avoidance can act as a bit as a parking assist of a car. So you just hear beep, 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 beep as an obstacle is coming closer. The sound itself is generated in 3D, meaning you can hear it more from the left or more from the right. You can hear head level obstacle with like a high pitch beep, or a ground level obstacle with a low pitch beep. A hole could also be detected. So we do like drop-offs that are more than 3 steps for now, kind of train platform, construction work, stairs. You just hear like a doo, 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 doo. So that means there is like a danger on the ground, basically. And the cameras, basically what they try to do to filter the amount of information being provided, they try to predict where you're heading next. And so that's where we got a partnership with a self-driving research team from Honda, where they basically did some things for autonomous delivery robots specifically, that are kind of moving around on the streets in Europe. And they were like, okay, we've got these models that are trained. Can we actually take that and try to predict where pedestrians are going? So that's to filter the amount of sounds generated. We basically predict the path of the person, and we see if anything has a potential interaction with the path that the person is following. That makes it where the experience is a bit different. Basically, is that instead of having a kind of a, like on the smart cane, you'd have when you do the cane movement, so swipe the cane left to right, you're gonna kind of feel vibration on the left and then feel vibration on the right. And if you're following someone, you're gonna feel the vibration also for the person that is in front. And what we took as one of the problem statements that was highlighted by the ophthalmic hospital is this is very overwhelming for the majority of people. And so in that ideal scenario, if you're following someone, you're going like walking along a wall and you're kept a safe distance from like the cars that are parked to your left, there should be no sound generated. You just let the person focus on basic mobility skills to do the shorelining or to continue straight, and that's about it. So that's what trajectory prediction kind of allows in that setting. And then we have all the AI features. So the AI features, the goal is to basically use the fact that we have cameras. These cameras can also see in the dark, so obstacle avoidance also works in the dark. But the AI features, the goal was really to say, you can't really just explore the world by the boundaries of the obstacles you're hitting. And sometimes if you want to solve that aspect of, let me find the door is not properly speaking like an obstacle. You want to, like an actual description of where the door is located. And so that's why we added these buttons to the side of the device. And so the last row of buttons allows you to go through the objects you want to detect. So it could be text, could be doors and exits, could be crosswalks. We also added open seats if you're entering an area where there are a couple of open seats, stairs, or like a grass area if you're a guide dog user, typically. And then by pressing this button on the front of the right-hand side of the harness, you can double click and that does like a full scene description. It's kind of this like spatial location of it goes left to right and close to far, and so it kind of provides that mental map of the things that are around. So that's kind of what it's doing. All of that is done over speech feedback or the sequences of beeps.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and leave a comment. Your support helps us immensely in continuing to provide valuable content for our blind and vision impaired community, making a real difference.
This has been a presentation from Assistive Technology for the blind and vision impaired. Find your journey.